Hello and good evening. Welcome to Wednesday night. I am Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium. It's lovely to see you all coming in and joining me as Facebook is starting to kick in. So I hope you've all had a really good week so far. It's I can't believe it. We're midweek already. It has been crazy in the way that this year has flown through. So I do want to just touch on some housekeeping rules just before we start. Basically, there we go. I can see Facebook coming in. Say hey and hello, Charlize. How you going, honey? I will certainly draw some cards in a moment. And so I hope you're doing well, honey. So I just want to touch on some housekeeping rules just before we start. You will have to excuse this head cold that I have woken up with this morning. It is driving me a little bit nuts already. So I've got good old orange juice here and I think I've forgot my soothers, but I've got the tissues and whatnot. So I was tempted to climb into bed early, but I thought I missed last night's show, so I certainly didn't want to miss tonight's either, as the year is starting to run out as well. So, like I was saying, I just want to touch on some housekeeping rules before we start. I would love your help in sharing these messages by spreading the love and inviting friends and family to join in as well. So if you know anybody that would be interested in these shows, or there could be a message in the show that might resonate, please share, even if it's after the lives. I also ask you the hashtag and let me know where you're watching from as well. Mary's just saying that she's trying to get sound. Hopefully you can hear us now, Mary, sorry, honey. So also, if you're watching from any other page bar My Time TV, I do ask you to jump over to the link above in the comments. So when you do comment, I can actually see your comments here in the background as well. Because if you're watching from Leanne Winston Psychic Medium Live Hub or Tarot Lover Light or any of the other pages that we cross post to, you will find I won't be able to see your message in the background here in the dashboard as well. And so certainly do jump over into there at the English would help. I'm sorry, guys. It's that time of year. I'm tired. It's been a long week already, and I've had a big day today. So I'm very grateful for the day I have had. And it's about getting in together with like-minded people. So I love the way that things happen and bring us all together like that. All right, excellent. And the other thing I have forgotten to mention is if you are asking a question, please certainly do keep it to a direct question, not a general question. If you want a card, certainly hashtag card and I will draw you a card. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it through the whole hour tonight with this head cold at the moment. We'll see how we go. More than likely the hour will go by and we will get there. The cards I'm going to use tonight are the lovely Lenormand cards. I quite enjoy. These would be one of the couple of favourite sets of cards that I do have. All right. And so, okay, I just want to say hello to everybody, first of all, that is saying hi, and I certainly will get to your questions in a moment. There's just something I want to touch on because I've been saying this all year to my clients, and you've probably heard me say it on here before, that this year, 2019, the universe is bringing up a lot of old stuff, and it's stuff that's been sitting on the soul level. We're being forced to bring it to the forefront. It's coming to the top of the surface of everything, and we're being forced to deal with that stuff rather than keep pushing it down and allowing it to manifest into bigger things. So I want to say, look at what has come up this year for you. You may have thought you've dealt with that stuff in the past, but it really has sort of been pushed to the bottom, like on that soul level. So I want to say, look at what's been coming up. Look at the tests that you've had this year, or being tested in different ways, and look at the lessons in it. Give gratitude, let it go, and when you do that, you're going to find that you're going to move forward really quickly. Sorry, guys, just have blow my nose. Gotta love the nose. So, so certainly do let go of that stuff before the end of the year, because if you can't let go of it now, you're going to find that you're going to take this energy into next year and you're going to get stuck. You're not going to be able to move forward. So I really think it's important, and Spirit is pushing the fact that we really need to let go of this stuff now, so we're not having to deal with it next year, because next year, like I said, it's going to be so much harder to let go of. We're not going to be able to sit in the true energy that is us and our purpose as well. So I want to say, start thinking about what your purpose is in life. Look at what it is you're being manifesting. Look at all the hard work you have done over the last, let's say, 2 or 3 years. I'm drawn to the last 2 to 3 years with that side of it. And look at how we are being pushed to stand in our own power, in your own true light. And when you do that, you're going to surrender and trust. So surrender to Spirit, trust in yourselves as well as them, and allow yourself to go with the flow, because you will find that stuff will move forward very quickly when you do. I'm kind of seeing it. Sorry, I'm kind of seeing that it's been like next year, we're going to have 2 groups of people. We've kind of got 2 groups at the moment, but I see it as they are quite close together. It's like we're starting to separate those groups. So you've got those people that are finding their true light, their passion, and standing in that light, that love, and that strength. And then you've got the other group that are playing more. They sort of get caught up in the drama. They like the negativity. They like the drama in their lives. They create that drama. Okay, so I'm sort of seeing it like that at the moment. You will find there's a lot of jealousy that comes through from that bottom group. So I want you to think where you are. Are you as somebody that is more positive and more ready to move forward and put yourself out there and stand in that true colour? Or do you get called into the negativity? Now, you might not mean to. You might find that it's really hard to let go of those old patterns. And a lot of it can be our old patterns, our old structures, our conditioning, our beliefs in that side of it. What I see is those 2 groups separating next year. The ones in the negative group are going to be stuck on that lower level. The ones that are choosing to stand strong and stand in their own power and own it are going to skyrocket and move forward really quickly. So you're going to have that real distance between the 2 groups, which is going to bring a lot more negativity, a lot more jealousy. You're going to see the egos and stuff come out in that group, and they are the people that will get left behind. So I'd love to know where you see yourself being. What is your vision for next year? What are your goals? What are you working for? What is your mission in life? Because next year is the year that all this hard work is going to start paying off. Okay, so I would really love to hear what your thoughts are on that and where you see yourself as well. All right, Shirley says love and light. Sorry, screen's jumping around. To hope you get better. Thank you, honey. I really do appreciate it. It has been a bit of a I drugged myself up this morning to get through the day, but I forgot to take the medication with me, so it wore off by about lunchtime, so it's been a tiring afternoon. I don't like to take medication. For me, I believe my body needs to, I feel that my body needs to move that stuff. It needs to fight it. So you build up that resistance in that side of it. All right, so let's jump in and start doing some cards. So we've got Celeste just saying good afternoon. So you must be over in Canada, or are you Perth? Love to know where you're from, honey. I am going to pull a card for you. I love it. Besides the nose. The card that has come up is the castle. So, honey, I feel like there's big things in front of you. That focus that you've had for a while now is in arm's reach. Okay. So, I do feel like I've got new beginnings, the structure that is moving forward there. All right. So, wishing you all the very best, honey. We've got KB saying, good evening, Leanne. How are you tonight? I am not too bad, barn this heck cold. Thank you, honey. Mary's just saying she's trying to get her sound sorted. Hopefully you've got that by now, hun. Sorry, I'm trying not to sniff in your ear. Tiff says, hey, Leanne, how are you tonight? I would love a relationship reading or to know if there's any messages from my brother. Thank you. I have also shared the love. Thank you. I appreciate it, honey. I'm just very much drawn to, sorry, guys. Whoops. Very much drawn to relationship around you, honey. I do feel that you've come to a bit of a lull at the moment, and I get the reference to communication. I just feel like you're both going through different things on different levels, which isn't a bad thing because it comes around growth. My feeling is you're going to find that balance will come in. Time is hectic at the moment for you guys, so I get the reference to as things start to slow down, you're going to have that reconnection in relationship, but I do feel that you are heading in the right direction. All right, honey. So wishing you all the very best. Next, we have Nita says, hi, Leanne. I hope you feel better. Probably feel better worse tonight than I did last night, but that is okay. Do you have any messages from Dad, please? Okay, I just heard the laughter, honey. So what is it that Dad would normally laugh at you about? Because I feel like you've done something just recently that Dad has sat back and had his little giggle with that. So I do feel that it was quite entertaining. So I don't know if you have sort of slept or done something silly that you've laughed at yourself. He just makes reference to joining in with that. He's got his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride. Your dad's a little bit on the cheeky side, and I do feel that he is very much at peace as well. He says you know he's with you and you sense him around you. So I want to say trusting in that. Okay, beautiful. So can I please leave you with his love? Okay. Thank you, Theone. Theone had started a watch party in Women in Business. Now, anybody can do that if they want to. Start a watch party on your own page. At the bottom of the video, I think you get a watch party button by memory, and you can share it to wherever you like. All right, excellent. Hey, Katie, the feed is playing silly buggers with me again. Annie is from Surfers Paradise in the Gold Coast. I bet it's lovely there, honey. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Jody is from Naradira. Sorry, honey, if I said that wrong. I'm hoping you guys can hear me now because Shalise is just saying those sound. Okay, Tan says, hi, Leanne. I hope you are well. Can I get some guidance for selling my investment property? Your video cut off last week and could not hear your reply. Thank you for and shared. Thank you, honey. I do feel that the selling of the property will come. All right. I feel like I'm drawn around February, March next year with that. But if I remember correctly, I made the reference to seeing yourself disconnect from the property, give gratitude for what it's bought, and give permission for the property to make new memories with a new family. All right. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Tamara says, shared the love and would love a bit of guidance for the end of the year. A few challenges with my son, Negan, and getting an assessment. Do you see when it will get a diagnosis or is his diagnosis or his autism. Thank you, love it and light. Honey, I'm actually drawn to January, so I don't feel like you're going to quite get the answers or the full picture before the end of the year. I'm actually drawn around January, but I do get the reference to you will start getting answers very soon. Okay, so wishing you all the very best there and sending lots of love and light to you as well. Okay, beautiful. Jenny says, hi, Leanne. My sister and I are planning a family cruise. Can you see how many people will go? I'm from Ballarat. Shared the love. Thank you, honey. I get 7 with that. I was drawn to 7. All right, so I've got the odd number. Okay, I'm thinking about doing the same, honey. Christmas present for the kids. Nikki says, hi, Leanne, mid-north coast. Wondering if you can see any changes at home or any move soon. Thank you. Yeah, news and move is going to come before Christmas, honey. So I want to say in the next couple of weeks, I do feel that you will, 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to get notice of the move. So I want to say the move is more in January with that. All right, so wishing you all the best there. Excellent. Next, we've got Diane says, hi, Leanne. Share the love. You have got an idea on where, excuse me, I should focus my attention on whether career, attention on with career. I'm studying counselling. I want to put you around children. So I want to say, look at counselling with children, honey. All right, I think you'll be very good at it. All right, so all the best with that. I think you're on the right pathway. All right. So, Christy says, hi, Leanne. I hope you're feeling better tonight. I have recently applied for a job. Do you see this being the right move for me? I got yes. Thank you for your gift. You are very welcome, honey. All right. So, all the very best with the job. All right. And he says, no, we are grateful for you. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, honey. You just got to excuse the sniffles and the the coughing and the tissues. Katie says, hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you, gorgeous. I really appreciate everybody's love and healing energy. Tamara is from Adelaide. Beautiful, honey. I'm actually doing a live show in Adelaide tomorrow. Hey, Roz. Roz, would you like to join me, honey, if you're still watching? Let me send you the link, Roz. I will put it in the comments below. And you can come up, excuse me, and help. Missing the star and the housekeeper. All right, beautiful. So, Roz, if you'd like to join me on screen, please feel free to. I should probably mute myself when I blow my nose. Sorry, guys. Anna says, hi, Leanne. Beautiful. Hi, honey. I hope you're doing well. And we had the lovely Michelle. Hello, may I have a card, please? Certainly. I will just keep an eye out for Roz coming up there. Oh, I love the pressure. Whoops, losing my headphones now. I love the pressure that it puts on your ears when you blow your nose. I blame my husband for this. He had it for 3 weeks, so I thought I'd missed it. No, it's really my body saying I need to slow down. All right. So, Michelle, I get the leaf, 4-leaf clover with you. So I want to say that's more around luck. So look at how things are changing. Their energy is moving in that direction. All right. So wishing you all the very best. I can see Cherie says the sound is terrible. Okay, that's interesting. You might need to refresh. All right, we have the lovely Roz in the green room. I'll just bring you up, honey. Beautiful. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate it. It was lovely to see you on the weekend, Mandy. Hey, Roz, how you going, hon?
I'd be fine. I haven't finished setting up I've got the AirPods. And I have to set the camera. I need to reset the right camera.
Oh, good.
So I'll just
I brought you up a bit quick.
did just a little. Now I'm not sure which camera I'm on. No,
that's okay.
That's better.
Beautiful. How are you? I've missed you. I
Oh,
haven't had my Ross fix for a couple of weeks.
well, it's been, what was it? So 2 Tuesdays that we were away. So, of course, that meant I couldn't really connect fully to doing the Tuesday's intuitive chat, purely because of the Wi-Fi signal where we were staying was near nothing, nothing in the chat, and not at that. We were visiting over at Streaky Bay, as I remembered, and there was only one bar out in the van, so it was
goodness,
possible. So hi, Amanda.
Beautiful. So you had a good trip?
Yeah, it was. We only got back just after lunch today here back to Port Elliot. So we were at the shack yesterday, parking the van, doing all things like that, picking it up and stuff. So, there's Theone. Hi, Theone and Diane. I've just noticed that in the comments.
Beautiful.
We've been able to see the chat stream as a guest. It's been a while since I've been a guest.
I would say since it's been working better. I've noticed it. So, which is good.
My hair is
Don't worry, I forgot to do mine before I come live. I was sitting on the lounge dozing off, and I'm like, it's 22 past 8. I've got to move.
I've been here since the past, like when you started, but I just missed that. Oh, there you go. This is the thing you've got to realign. I've gotten used to actually watching on, the little mobile phone screen, the landscape. I've been watching it, so it's like, so I've got to reorient myself to the Mac. I'm so happy I'm back at the Mac.
You'd be feeling spoiled being back on that massive screen, sort of after the little phones and whatnot.
Yes, the phone, because I couldn't use BeLive to do even my daily streams. I found out that StreamYard will allow starting a broadcast from your mobile phone. So that's how I've been doing it. And so I'll probably continue using both.
I love it. Doesn't hurt to mix it up, does it? So,
I just know she likes my morning show, so that's wonderful.
I love it.
And it's there somewhere too. Great.
And it's in the background. I think it's been pretty busy lately, so I think Annette's going to give the rest of the year a miss on our Tuesday nights for now. And she's focusing on a few things, so exciting things coming up, which is great.
Great ideas coming forward. Many people are blossoming, is what I've noticed. I like the energy that's moving around.
Definitely. And I was talking about that at the beginning, and this is what Theone's comment is about. I asked the question, do you want to be stuck in that negative, the drama, or do you want to, stand there and shine and, be in your own power next year? Because I honestly think this energy is shifting really quickly now that a lot of us are going to take off next year. I've been in a training course today, and it's just every time I do some training, it's just got me thinking about where we're heading and what we're doing, what my mission is, and it just gets bigger and bigger. So it is.
Yeah, and that's what it's that energy that's so exciting. It's the anticipation of something that I've always thought as I've come up with new ideas, what do I do, what's next and all the rest. When I started doing the massage, then I was doing Horseman, then I was doing, what was next? Hypnotherapy, then I was doing sound therapy, then I was doing, each step that we actually get shown and directed into our pathway, because each of what we get shown, it's unique, it's individual, it's what interests us. Otherwise, we wouldn't keep moving forward, because we really need that energy of the passion for something that is unique to us.
Yeah.
Those ideas that blossom from that. So, it's just so exciting, the anticipation, but it's also, it is also scary shit too sometimes. It's that unknown, and it's that, I can't do that. You start stepping into what is your destiny, your pathway, and it just starts to flourish. And things will move into alignment when that, you've got to take the steps to have that happen.
For sure.
Oh,
And the thing
yeah.
is, like, I was going to do a video yesterday before I started feeling a bit unwell,
Mm,
on fear, because I think a lot of us are living in fear at the
yeah.
moment, and it's coming back to the forefront. It really is about letting go and pushing through those boundaries, because when we do that, we're going to move so much stuff
Yeah.
that it's just going to open up. I keep seeing next year being, we're already seeing it, aren't we, Roz, where people are becoming more awakened, more
Yes.
in touch, and
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
And it's not just the eyes being opened, it is the whole
yeah,
connection with soul. You know,
yeah,
people realizing it does matter that you spend time with yourself at that inner level to understand what's happening around, that you can then put it out there.
yeah, for sure. That's it. So, I'm really excited to see where next year takes a lot of us, and I
Yeah.
just can't wait to watch. I love watching my students blossom and
Yeah.
have those aha moments, and just, and it's one of my students back from over 12 months
Yeah.
ago. She's done a few courses with me now, and just to watch the incredible transformation that takes on, it just, I guess it warms my heart is probably the best way to say it,
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of thing. So, and if we can all grow, oh
Yeah.
my God, it's going to be an amazing world. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
beautiful. Do you
Yeah.
have your cards there, hun? You got some close
Uh,
handy? We can do
uh,
some readings together.
oh,
Ah,
whichever way
okay.
it is, and it is the same deck.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
something drew me to that deck tonight. So, um,
And I just
okay.
dropped one.
You're off to a good
Oh,
start.
good.
Excellent. So we have Yota says, "Hi, Leanne. I hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you, honey. Wondering if the decision of building I'm using is the right one. Completion situation is the right path. I get yes to that. Okay,
Mm,
honey. If you want a card, guys, just hashtag and let us know. I know there has been a couple of names that have gone off the screen that I can't seem to scroll back to get. Diane says, you could be more right with all the negativity out there and jealousy and drama. Had to let go of the egos, getting over it and leaving those people to themselves. And I really think that is the thing. It is about deciding to let go who serves a purpose in our life. Now, and that doesn't come from the ego, that just comes from sensibility and growth, in my opinion.
mm.
I'm not always right, but so be it. We're human. So,
Oh, wow.
would you like to do a card for Jacinta? And I'm going to blow my nose.
And the card that I've got here is the storks. Storks are around change, and they're actually, you can see the nest there. It's maneuvering, building your nest. It's creating that next step foundation of what you're moving into. So it's not just about the babies in the old-fashioned cartoons where you saw the stork carrying the baby in its swaddle. It's creating that base that is, it's nesting, it's change, it's moving it around so that it actually suits you and your situation in life. So that's what I'm getting from that one. So,
Yeah, which is just so perfect with what's going on universally
yeah.
and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, I just noticed two of Annette's comments there. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, well, it's to you. She is saying to you, Leanne, thank you for your teaching. It's brilliant. And your friendship, gorgeous, Leanne. And then further down, it's got, oh, and I love you too, beautiful Roz. You
You are gorgeous, Annette.
it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so we've got Emily just saying, could I please have a card? Certainly. And okay, we might want to pull one each. It'd be interesting, funny if we get the same card, won't it?
No, we
So,
didn't.
no, I've got the two. So I want to say, look at the luck and the way that things are moving that way.
And it's the snake. Now, sometimes that can be the snake in the grass, but if you're actually looking at what you've got there, oh, gee, I've got to try and focus that to. My webcam's not focusing really well, I don't think. But it's the fruit that's there in the tree. it wasn't just that, like when you refer back to the biblical stuff as far as the Adam Eve story and the snake tempting Eve with the fruit from the tree of knowledge and the rest, it's that there is that fruit there. There is that knowledge. It's not just from something that's external to us. That knowledge and that all it is actually within us. So really the snake didn't need to do all of that stuff to tempt us. We already have that. So it's just that warning, good luck. You know, you had the good luck card as well as the snake. It's just that awareness that there is always other ways of seeing things and finding what is the choice. The choice of good luck, we can choose that as well.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Exactly. And I think that's the point, Spirit. Just when Roz said that was just drawn to me to the point that we can choose this stuff in our lives. You know, what are the lessons in what you're doing? And I want to say that goes for generally everybody, just not Emily, because there is lessons in everything we do. It's how fast we learn those lessons to how fast we can move forward as well. So, and he's just letting me know her sound is good where she is. Beautiful. Thank you, honey. And she says, could I please have a card? Thank you. Excellent. Of course you can, hun. All right.
We're going to go snap.
Ready? So I want to say start looking for backwards, honey. I actually feel like it's about moving forward with that, the opportunities that are coming. All right. So you've had to look over your shoulder for a long period of time. That is now changing.
And for me, when I see the whip, it's actually what I keep repeating is that it's like when I was on the farm, we used the stop whip. It wasn't hitting the animals, it was just making the sound to get them moving. So cracking the whip is actually more about moving it forward. You mentioned that just then. So keep it moving forward, crack the whip, keep persisting with the actions. It is an action thing. You've got to hold that in your hand, the same as that little birch broom too. It's stuff that you've got to work at and put the action into.
Yeah, definitely. All right, beautiful. Next we have Lee says, can you see someone special coming into my life anytime soon? Now, when I read your question, honey, I got the reference to the number 7. So whether I'm looking the 7th of the month, 7 days, 7 weeks, or 7 months, cards are jumping out of my hand, and a card did jump out for you, and it's the same one. Look forward. Okay, so whether you're being stuck on the past a little bit, trying to get it without the reflection, it is about moving forward. Okay, open your heart up.
And there you go. There's flowers.
Romance.
Romance.
Woohoo! Love a bit of romance. All right. After I get some sleep, that is.
Always better after sleep.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely. Rashina says, hi, Leanne. I hope you're feeling better. Can I have a card, please? Certainly. Thank you, honey. And what about yourself? Are you feeling better? All right. I actually got 2 cards come out for you. The first one is home. So I'm going to say, look at the home base, the center. And the other one is about moving forward. So I want to say reach for higher heights, but I'm also drawn to the colours in the rainbow there. So see the beauty. The one is very much about new beginnings. So new things coming on a higher level, honey. Okay.
Yes. I don't feel this card is for this person, for Rashina. The one I've got is for the next one.
Okay, so we've got tomorrow.
I'm holding it.
Hey, thank you, honey. Holding hope for him. All right, her son's waiting for diagnosis. Debbie says, hi, Leanne. I hope you're feeling better. Can I have a card, please, to let me know if my life is in the right direction? Thank you. That's where the card belongs.
It is. And this is the mask card. It's part of the expanded edition that I'm using. So it's just different choices, but not so much choices. It's which things are you hiding from, which one are you going to actually show up for and move through. So I'm actually feeling that it is going in the right direction because you've had those many different choices that you've had to well, really nut out, I suppose, and look at that direction. Knowing in yourself, look within and connect with that soul level of you, that inner being, the higher self, whatever label you're going to put on that. It is our spirit soul connection, who we are essentially. Move into that space within and confirm it that you are going in the right direction. Know that with positivity so that you're not doubting it, and you can actually see, it's a very clear opening there for what you're moving into. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Excellent. Beautiful. And, I'm all very much about focusing on the positivity lately, because I think we're getting pulled back into old habits in that negative way. So beautiful. Elise is just letting us know that she has fixed it. Had to reset the phone. And sometimes the sound and the quality could be to do with the internet on your ends. Not always, but sometimes it could go both ways.
yeah.
Excellent, thank you. Any guidance to find mum's car keys? I have enough trouble finding my own stuff.
Have you got a fish
Alright.
one they might have fallen into? It's the first card sitting there.
Oh, beautiful. I actually feel like I've got behind something, so
Oh,
fish pond might be on top of the
well, it could be an
the cupboard.
aquarium and it's fallen behind it.
Yeah, or is on the Pisces. Beautiful. I want to say look behind things, honey. I actually feel like I've got a darker object. So whether your piece of furniture that is sort of a darker brown or black, I just feel like I've got that dark stain sort of feeling to it. So all the very best. I know where all mine are in my handbag at the moment. All right. Hi, gorgeous Kelly. She says, hi, lovely. Still very tired and confused times happening here. Will my male friend and I start going back to how we were soon? He has been an amazing support since my uncle's passing. You have been on my mind with that, honey. So I send my love and healing out to you and your family. I do get things will start to settle down. So I can say give it 2 or 3 weeks and you will start to find some balance coming in. All right. So wishing you all the very best there. Okay. All right. Alice says, any idea when I might go into labour? Soon. Okay. I see the number 2. So whether I'm looking 2 days, 2 weeks, I don't think I'm looking 2 weeks, but I do feel that it's not too far away. Okay. Beautiful. So wishing you all the best. You have to let us know what you have, honey. My mum says the live show is Friday night, not tomorrow night. What did I say?
Tomorrow.
Did I? Oh my God. I don't want to wish the week away yet. I've got some stuff to do for that yet. So, yeah.
Remind people what it is, where it is, and all the rest.
That's it. Thanks, Mum. She's on the ball more than I am, believe me. I get a phone call today. Have you done this? Have you thought about that? I'm like, yes, Mum. I just haven't done anything about it. I've had the thought. So if anybody is wanting to get tickets, there are still tickets available to my live show, my Christmas show on Friday night, the 6th of December at North Adelaide. So you can find the events page on my Facebook page. Taylor says, hey Leanne, hope you're feeling better soon. Just wondering if there is any messages from me, for me from my past loved ones. Thank you. Honey, what is the frustration around you at the moment? So I was just picking up on the tongue-tied, the frustration side of it. I do feel that I've got a male energy around you and he sends his love with that. I want to say it's more like a father figure to you. So I want to say somebody that had that sort of impact in your life as well. All right. Did you want to pull a card there, Ross? Are you drawn to that?
Well, what I've got is the scythe. So it's a bit of harvesting or the weeding. Oh dear. I was actually seeing the vision of a younger male that was kicking stones, just wandering along and kicking stones as he's walking casually on a dirt road too. So whether that's something to do with, I don't know, I said seeing a farming type thing happening here with the harvest, and it's time to do the reaping, which it actually is if people haven't done it probably by now. As we were travelling, you could see some of the crops were still yet to be reaped, but most of them have been done, either to the hay or the cereal. So, yeah, the grain. Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
it's getting that vision there. Yeah.
And it's saying, hey, gorgeous. Amanda says, hi, Leanne, would love a card. I don't think my earlier comments showed up. Yours might have actually got skipped with the way the thing was coming, hun. Fortunately, the comments in the background seem to hold to a certain point and then they disappear and I can't scroll back.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm actually getting what looks like almost the whole lot, but I know it's not. I know there's heaps of comments. Back to the guest link that you'd put in there. So mine's showing from that spot to recent right now.
But can you scroll back up?
No, not anymore.
No.
It was, but it's not now.
And it's really weird because I can scroll back as far as the first couple, and I think it was Charlie that put the first couple of comments up, and it did it twice. But anything after that, they get to a certain point and they disappear, but it has stayed there. So it's interesting.
Yeah, okay. I just hadn't noticed that I had the ability to do this, and I've just noticed Diane. I think I've said hello to Diane, but Leonie's there and said hello, Roz, too. So, because I'm not running the ship. I don't want to have it interrupted.
Beautiful. And so for Amanda, honey, I get the inner child, so I do feel like it's time to allow her to come out, have some fun. So I do feel that you've had a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on you this year, and it is very much about moving that energy at the moment, okay? Laughter.
And I'm just wondering, are you planning a trip? Because when ship shows up, it's usually a longer, it's travel, but the sort that you pack a suitcase for. So I think either you're planning it or you have already planned and are about to go on one. So I think enjoy that possibility and what comes forward for it.
Amanda, I'll come with you.
I've done my travel round for a bit.
That's it. Thank you, Diane. And it's funny because as much as we've travelled all year with work stuff, I look forward to being home and staying home. That comment won't come off the screen. There we go. Staying home for a little bit. But then on the other hand, I said to my husband last night, the kids are getting so hard to buy for. Why don't we just buy tickets somewhere and go on a family holiday? Even if it's 3, 4, 5 days, at least, we've got that family time. So, and somewhere where I don't have to do the work. Hey, Kim. Good evening, Leanne. Would love a card or insight for what is coming for the coming months. Thank you. The card fell out twice. I picked it up and it landed on the pile and then it jumped back out. So I want to say surrounding yourself with like-minded people, friends, people that are going to lift you up, honey, not hold you back. Okay.
And good luck, as in that is the good luck card.
Yeah.
So you'll be having some good luck coming up.
And I'm sure you've done a lot of work on letting go and moving forward for that next year. So exciting times. Beautiful. Taylor would like a card. Thank you. All right, honey. Wow. What's going on with you at the moment, hon? Because reading your comment, I actually feel like I've got a pressure headache just above the eye. So I do feel that is a bit of pressure or frustration sitting there in that sense. Okay. All right, card. Let me shuffle. Sorry. Oh, that came out again. It doesn't want to stay in there. So I want to say surrounding yourself with people like-minded as well, friendships, close.
And with the owls, they're fairly easily recognised as being the wise ones. So I think it's also spending time listening to those around you too, rather than actually having to feel that you need to contribute all the time. Just listening can be a very great teacher and give you quite a lot of wisdom.
Yeah,
So
beautiful. Love it. Natasha says, "My lovely, hi, lovely. My sister is having emergency surgery at the moment. Will she be okay?" I got yes with that, honey, and sending lots of love and healing to her as well. All right, we got Diane saying hello to Roz
yeah, that's the one.
and Leonie. Beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. It's my pleasure, and thank you for the lovely message.
Mm.
I like that. And it's commenting as my time TV.
Uh-huh.
Saying hello to Theone and Roz. There's lots of comments going on in the background. Deb says, "Hi, Roz. Love your morning show. Thank
Thank
you."
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I've been a bit erratic lately, but hopefully tomorrow will be on time.
You know what? I think they are what they need to be at the
Oh,
time.
they are.
We get
Even with one bar of signal.
we get tested for a reason, don't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Especially with technology.
Yeah.
So, Taylor says, "Hi, Leanne. Any messages from my son and anything you can see for relationship? Thank you." Oh, excuse me. Okay, straight away. I just feel like I've got an angel baby, honey. So did your son pass very early or didn't make it into this world? I just feel like I've got the very young passing with the angel wings. I feel that you feel his energy around you. So I do feel that he shows you and gives you the signs with that as well. There's a warm, gentle touch to my cheek. So I want to say that's his way of letting you know that he's very much around you. You need to trust with your head and your heart, honey. So I don't know if your head's overruling your heart at the moment, but I just get around relationship. It is about trusting within and opening up your heart. Okay, so wishing you all the very best there. All right, next we have Katie. Will I ever be able to move forward from my ex and find a new partner that will treat me properly? I get yes, but you got to give yourself permission to find happiness, is the reference. All right. So see yourself cutting the cords, not allowing him to have the power to hold you back from moving forward.
Yeah, and just going back to Taylor's too, she has commented, responded, yes, she birthed him at 17 weeks. So, yeah, you
Beautiful.
made sense that one right. Yeah, got the right.
Thank you, honey.
So,
So I'm not going to scroll down in case I can't go back.
exactly.
Thank you for that feedback, honey. But you've sensed his energy with you from that day on is the reference I get. So I feel like I've got a little plaque or a little I don't want to say necessarily a picture, but I feel like it's more a plaque or something that you resonate to your son. Okay. All right, Katie.
I've got that one for Katie. It is the rider, which is the first card, obviously. It's got number 1 on it. A new start with great messages ahead for you. So, communication and yes, you'll be treated properly.
Excellent. Beautiful. Remember to unmute myself that time.
Just think too, Katie, you've got to set your boundaries as well.
Yeah.
That's just something that came through then.
Beautiful. I love it. I think that's really important. I brought that up today in the work I like the study I was doing is very much about setting boundaries.
Mm.
So, in that sense, so healthy boundaries makes for a better us, stronger us, I think. Lacey says, "Hope you're feeling better soon, Leanne." Thank you, honey. Can I have a card, please? Certainly.
Oh.
I've got the lilies come out for you, honey.
And look at that, match that with the heart. Oops, and I'm trying to get
Yeah.
it there too.
It's hard, isn't it?
It
My
is.
daughter has flogged my ring light to take photos of clothes, so I've lost that.
Sorry. Funny. Yeah, daughter.
I come home and it's like, "Oh, Mum, I've decided I'm going to sell my clothes online because I can make money."
Yeah.
Clothes I don't want.
Yeah, I've got mine bouncing off the wall in front of me. So even though the light isn't direct, it still bounces and reflects. I
Yeah.
do it that way so it doesn't shine straight on it. Yeah.
Beautiful. So, Lacey, I want to say it's about I'm drawn to the height of that, standing strong, standing tall at the moment. Okay, you've got a good base to do that on. All right. So, thank you, Amanda. It was lovely to see you and get my hug. And your little boy is so cute. So your daughter's so growing up. I just love when you go back to a place and you catch up with people a couple of years later, the change.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So I had a lovely weekend in Mount Gambier. We missed you, Roz, next year.
Yeah, that's one thing that you can be in two places at once, but not physically.
No, you enjoy your spirit there. Love it. It's so beautiful. All right, Tamara says, hi, ladies. May I have a card in regards to relationship, please? Certainly, honey.
Well, what I've got pulled is the cross. So there's something that needs to be dropped first, probably some baggage that you're still carrying that's not allowing you to actually accept new relationship is what I'm feeling around that one. So release that. And what is your card there, Leanne?
Mine is the woman. So I'm going to say time to focus on you. Do the work on you. Reflect. And I'm going to say open your heart up as well and you will find love. So
Yeah.
perfect.
Yes.
I love the way the cards come together.
Oh, they do.
Melissa says, would love a reading, beautiful ladies. Certainly,
I'm
honey.
just going to hold the card of the box again because Christy Hastings is asking what the deck's called.
Yep.
And this is the deck.
And that's the version of mine. So Roz has got the extended version. This is the original version.
So that's the deck. Sarah Marchetti is the artist. Beautiful work.
Yeah.
I thought I'd do that while I saw the comments scrolling past on mine.
So, Melissa, I get grounding for you. So I do feel things have been a little bit rocky in the past, but I get the reference to that is moving. Now, I'm also drawn to the 35, which when you break that down to 8 is about money, the Chinese number, money. Okay. Finances. All right, beautiful. Diane's just saying, Roz, lovely to see you here. There's that comment that you said about Annette.
Yeah.
Sam McDonald says, hello from Rockhampton. Do you have do you I think especially do you see me getting a car?
Yeah.
And is Dad there? I get yes and yes, honey, with that. You feel his energy around you. He's got his hand on his heart, so that's my sign for love and pride for you as well. Look at the changes coming up around you in the next, I want to say either 2 weeks or 2 months, hun. I feel they're positive changes. All right. Beautiful. Taylor says, hey, any messages from my son and anything you can see? Oh, we've done that one.
Yeah, I think we have.
Yep. Beautiful. Sorry, honey. Mandy, card. Sorry, Mandy. I laugh. Just your reading on the weekend comes back to mind. I want to say it's putting old things to rest and it's about moving forward. All right, closure.
And from that, gaining the wisdom that you've been learning. I mean, it's a continuing process, but look at the wisdom in what you've been learning.
Yeah. Beautiful. And we had Theone saying, card please, just feeling that tough times are behind us and want to feel the good in future. Certainly. You guys have certainly had a journey this year. And I totally agree with you, hun. It is. Look to the stars. Everything comes back around. So I want to say new beginnings. All right.
And this card is parks and actually being in nature and experiencing that is more at that grounding and, really reconnecting with what is Mother Nature and all that's possible there. Picnics in the park, that type of stuff. But it is a happy card, that one.
Yeah. Beautiful. Find the peace within you as well. Okay. So, I'm a little bit uncoordinated tonight. Oh my God.
Showing up a bit.
Sad.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. The first thing I was drawn to was the number 11.
Oh, there you go. Double 11s.
So I do get the 1111. How's that? Spirits with you,
Yep.
honey.
Yep.
So would you like to take that one?
Oh, look, it's not just the whip. What I'm getting is really a new broom, like that birch broom in the background is the new broom, getting that action going, cracking the whip, really cleaning stuff out and moving, that word on. Gee, the bits in between. So, moving and work it forward, move yourself forward, get into all those ideas that you've got. Is what I'm thinking. It's the new broom. It's the new clean sweep. So have fun with that.
Leave the closet out, the dust. Room for new stuff, honey. Hi, Leanne. It's just gone off the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going to let me come back. Hi, Leanne. How are you tonight? My finances are very tight, but my father-in-law wants to give us money for a ute, and we put
some money in with it because I remember seeing it float through before. I don't know if I can go back and get it, but anyway,
there we go. I found it.
You got it?
Let me go back. Put in the rest, but I can't see this happening. Can you see this happening? And if so, when? I get yes, honey. I want to say it's just about allowing him to in that side of that thing. I want to say within the next probably 6 weeks. I feel drawn to that.
And I think too that what you need to contribute will come forward for that so you can get it. Whoops. I'm shaking my little table. Sorry.
I love it. So, and I also feel that I want to look at New Year sales. So whether it's, comes up around that. We've done that one. Bev says, will my granddaughter's father cause any more trouble for us? Is he still on drugs? I get no, and I get yes, he is. Sorry, Annette's comment just come up on the bottom of my screen. You're funny, Annette. I won't replay it. It had an F word in it. I think she's talking about the 2 cards. So, Bev, I don't think he's going to cause any more trouble, but yes, I get yes with the drug situation. Okay, next we have Chelsea says, would love some guidance right now. Will I stay in my current job? Will I move back interstate? Anything would be amazing. Now, I get you're in 2 minds with that, honey. So I do feel there's a conversation going nuts in my pop-ups on the bottom. The only
messenger on yours. Sorry.
Oh, good. You go for it.
Oh, no, I was waiting till you finished. What was it that you were going to say?
I feel that you're going to stay in the job. I get you're in 2 minds. So to me, I get you've been switching back and forth for a while now.
And the compass fits in because it's actually something that you actually set what direction you want to go to and take your guidance of where the next step is from that. Because a compass will go in the direction, like you've got to point it to the direction you want to go. So if you're wanting to stay in the current job, set it in that position of the north or whatever. The focus is what you create for it. So like you said, I think she's going to be staying in the current job. That's my gist around it too. So
yeah, beautiful. I've got to laugh because Theoni and Annette are having a conversation, obviously in a chat group that I'm part of, and then all of a sudden it pops up and says Annette says Leanne can see our comments. You girls are funny. Oh. Beautiful. All right. And they're going to chat after the live. Thank you, ladies. I don't know. My Facebook page isn't open, so I don't know why I'm seeing it. Beautiful. Shelley says, I am so happy. They are hilarious. Happy to see you. I stayed up all night to make sure I would not miss you. Oh, honey, I'm feeling the love. You're gorgeous. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, gorgeous lady. Sending you a big hug too, but I'll keep my germs to myself.
At least you can't catch the germs when it's etheric.
That's it. Yeah. So true. I need another box of tissues. I can see one on the other side of the room.
It's fine if you want them.
Yes, please. There you go. It would have been funny if one pulled out then as I did that, wouldn't it? Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Or have it so that me shining it that. Oh, hang on. Which way would I have to point it? That way.
That way. Okay. Hang on, I've got to come on the screen.
No, the other side, wasn't it?
I've got to go that way, Joy. Oh, there we go. We have too much fun, Roz. Oh my goodness, it's funny.
Excuse me. Shirley card too. That's just showing up on the bottom of my list of comments there too. So I just want to quickly do that.
Yep.
Oh, the compass pulled out again. Whoops. And I was showing it to the wrong place. So it's if you've got some choices that you're wanting to make as far as what direction you're going, you set the intention, and yet because see that with a compass, there's sometimes the little duva, like a pin that will actually hold it into the position that you want to have as your direction that you're going. I think sometimes we forget that we can actually pin our intention into something that we want to focus on and continue moving that forward. Oh, I didn't realise that glare was on it. Sorry. So I'm feeling that that's what you're needing to be doing as well, Shirley. So move it to the point that you want to go in as far as direction goes. There's something that you've got an idea about that you're wanting to move forward. Pin it there so that intention continues to move it in the right direction.
Yeah, that's it. And whoops, double click. Sorry, Amara says thank you for that. I do need to let go of the past, but also feel I haven't been able to move forward at the moment with looking after mum. So, honey, maybe it's about focusing on you, nurturing you now. Okay, I know it's hard when we've got to look after others. All right, excellent. Well, I think we're out of time. We have
that went fast, but I'm there with you.
Yeah, that's it. But it does when we get on. It does go very fast. So I love it. Excellent. So, Roz, what have you got coming up? Anything?
No, nothing. Look, I've got ideas. I haven't got anything that's in concrete form yet, purely because I'm still needing to finish a move. A lot of what I'm wanting to do really does need to be in that patience waiting mode, planning and getting things structured, ready for, because when I'm back here full time is when I know that I'm going to have my feet firm and ready to go. So there probably will be some more of the live streaming happening and firming up the offerings I have for the virtual assistant type stuff. I love reading. I love doing the proofreading type work. So I will be building on that. I really enjoy doing the hypnotherapy. There's just so much. It's really more a keep an eye on my page type thing at the moment. And I do have 3 of them. So there is the Your Bookkeeping one. There is the Roz Bounty one. There is the Hypnosis Plus with Roz. I think I've got on that one.
Yeah. Right. Maybe I need to get you to help me with some content. I'm supposed to have stuff done by Friday, and I haven't even started it.
Yeah.
It's just a series of emails for a funnel, but
in the morning.
That's it. So beautiful. All right. So as I said before, if you're in the Adelaide area and would love to come to a show or want to travel to Adelaide, we do still have tickets available for my Christmas show this Friday night in North Adelaide, and you can find the ticket link or the information in the event page. And then as from Sunday night, I will also be out at Lobethal for every night until the 23rd of December. So I will have to rethink what I'm doing about the lives on Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. I might have to go live earlier in the day, and maybe I can play them back as a preview sort of thing as well. But it just means people won't be able to comment live in it. So I might try to work that in around 3:00 in the afternoon Adelaide time. So we'll see how we go with that. So beautiful. Hey, gorgeous Tony.
It just went through my mind before, as far as mentioning what we're doing and the rest. I mean, I am still available for online bookings. I just keep forgetting to do that all the time.
So do I, actually.
And you've got yours too.
Yeah.
We sometimes forget we are open for bookings as far as the readings and that goes. Yeah.
That's it.
So there you go.
Just put Roz's name up there so you can actually find her on Facebook as well in that way. But also, that reminded me, thank you, Roz. I am now down to very limited readings for the rest of this year. So I will be reading up to about the 22nd, 23rd, I think it is. And then after that, I'll be back early in the first week of the new year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it coming. So if you are wanting to make a booking with me, please jump on. My website is probably the easiest, Leanne Winston psychicmedium.com. Go into the service button and that will take you to my online bookings as well. So I think there's probably only about 4 or 5 readings available now. So first in, best dressed with that side of it.
And it's one of those things, when you think of it, it's the best time to actually to create bookings, to make bookings with people. It's something that even, and I know I'm taking a little bit extra time, but if you say, oh, look, I'll do that later, you invariably forget. And I think that's where Spirit actually gives us that, the knock on the door to do things is do it when you actually get that first message, because otherwise it gets a bit long-winded and forgotten, or, and you lose that moment when you needed that info. So
that's it. It comes up when it's meant to for a reason. So I'm a big believer in that. So, and also, guys, if you haven't heard, we are also running a Sacred Awakenings event for the Fringe Festival. So myself and business partner Annette will be running a market in the Flinders Street, 230 Flinders Street, every Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday nights, Sunday through the day for the 5 weeks of the Fringe. I'm also doing live shows in North Adelaide on the Thursday night and the Friday night. Now, off the top of my head, I think tickets are $25 each, and that is a part of the Fringe Festival as well. So you can always come along and catch a show there as well. All right. Well, thank you, Roz. I've loved having my Roz time. I have missed it so much.
Well, thanks for asking me to pop in. I have to watch it anyway.
I did have that thought when I was racing off the toilet before coming live. I thought, I hope Roz is there. I'll have to send her a link. I've been missing you.
Look, it's interesting doing travelling via complete mobile. I didn't take any computers at all beside my mobile phone and the iPad and a little booster. What do you call them? Not just broadband box, thing. But you still have to have the strength of the signal happening. And it's interesting. It did feel like I was cut off at the waist.
It is hard, isn't it? Because I took my laptop to Mount Gambier on the weekend, but I was just too tired at night time to actually do any work, or I had work to do. I had emails that I'm supposed to put content to and different stuff and study to do, but it was just like, nah, this is my time.
Exactly.
It was all too hard.
I just had a good break. It was good catching up with Tony's family, and it was good.
Yeah, excellent. All right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I've loved having you join me. And I want to say thank you to everybody else that has joined in as well.
Yeah, and for your comments. It's wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Take care, everybody. We will see you. Are we back Tuesday morning? Yeah.
And I'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning on my page. I'm not sure if I'm doing it on my page or I'll switch it over to doing it on my time. It's just one of those things. Keep your eye out. It's up and shiny what I do at 8 o'clock.
That's it. And that's something that you do every day of the week, isn't it? Or is it Monday to Friday?
No, I do try every day. Yeah.
So certainly
Weekends can sometimes be a bit drag the foot, and it's 8:30 by the time we get on. But yeah,
yeah.
it just depends. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and take care. And we will see you very soon. Bye
Namaste,
for now.
everybody.
Namaste.
Bye.